Hey guys, welcome back to another review. Today we are going to be looking at the fastest way to make money in Car Dealership Tycoon 2 on Roblox, of course. Now what I'm gonna do is, first of all, you want to get your most valuable cars on your platforms. I don't have my most valuable cars, but I'd rather have all my cool event cars than valuable cars. Like, for example, that's not an event car. And I could replace it with that event car, which is also a lot more expensive. Pretty sure this is an event car, but I know that was an event car. That was an event car. This was not. This was an event car, just a little bit more expensive. Just barely more expensive than the last thing I had. Pretty sure they are all event cars. Now, if I wanted to maximize my income, I would use the most expensive cars I own. But obviously, I don't want to do that. Also, this is like my most valuable one. Okay, that's kind of a joke right there. For that being my favorite car, I'm not even gonna lie. That is just an absolute joke. I don't know if that's unlucky, lucky, or just straight up hilarious. That's my favorite car, and that's the income it makes per second. Like, you know, the most troll number ever. Anyways, and while that's making you money, hold up, this car's way too loud. You guys probably can't even hear me talking over it. Let me get a quiet car real quick, like this one. Why is it so much louder than it used to be? Hold up. I need to get myself an electric car. This one looks electric. That works. Anyway, so to maximize your income, you're going to want to go to the oval track, which is over here actually. It's a little bit farther away from all the spawns. I probably should have went to the other side of the city before trying to come out here. I forgot that's over there and not over here. So make sure you're on that side of the city when you go that way, because it's in the desert for some reason instead of near the city. Okay, once you get here, what you're going to want to do is go to your best car, your most expensive, your fastest, whatever you want to call it, your best car. Whatever one has the most money per mile and reward. That's what you want. And then first, if you don't want to drive it around all the time because it's really loud like the one I'm about to pull out, just drive to the racetrack first, then pull it out, and pretty much just drive around the racetrack a million times for the next few, like, however long you want to drive. Because just watch for a few seconds and you'll see you start to make a lot of money, because you can get a lot of speed just going around the city. See, I'm going 250, I'm making $1,400 pretty much per second right now. Almost 2,000 at sometimes. But that's the car I'm using. Depending on what car you use, you might make a different amount of money. And kind of depending on how you drive. If you drive, there's like a perfect way to do this. Because if you turn too much, you touch the grass and the grass really slows you down. But if you don't turn enough, your wheels start to like bounce through your fenders and stuff, which also slows you down. Like this, where you can see my wheels going through the fenders. But mainly all that matters is the straightaways. The straightaways are what matter. The loop just keeps you in the straightaways all the time. And this will, depending on what car you're using, you can make thousands per hour, hundreds of thousands per hour, or even millions. Like with this car here, I'd say you could probably make millions per hour. Because 1,000 per second, 60 seconds per minute, 60 minutes per hour. So you could probably make whatever 1,000 times 60 times 60 is. I'm not even gonna pull up the calculator to figure that out, but that's how much this car can make, which is the most expensive non-limited car in the game. Like, it's the Hennessy Poison F5. We come into the shop here and just go all the way down to the bottom. Oh, maybe it's not the fastest anymore. Maybe they deleted it and it's not there anymore or something. That's a nice I'm not seeing this car, but I know it's in here somewhere. I don't know why I can't see it, but it's pretty much the most expensive car in the game. I'm pretty sure they replace it with this. And that's why you don't see it anymore. Because it is $10 million. It is the fastest car in the game and it pays the most, so it's very useful for when grinding this. I highly recommend it if you have it. If you do not have it, just use your fastest car, or if you have a lot of money and you just can't get this car because you can't find it anywhere like I can now, then either use the Davro or the Rimac Navarro, because the Rimac Navarro basically pays the same amount as this car. It's just, I think it's a little bit less expensive. And like you're seeing I'm doing, with that car you will make thousands. Depending on what cars you have, you might not be better off doing this. Like if you're a beginner, I do not recommend doing this. If you are a beginner, I recommend doing races and just overall driving around the map. However, first things first, if you are a beginner, I recommend searching up a tutorial and trying to find every egg in the game. That will give you some fast cars to start grinding money. Then once you grind money, then you can get yourself a nice car. So, that's all I had to say today, you guys. Just a short, what I thought would be a useful thing for some people, but it might not be, who knows, whatever. Useful to some people might even roast me because it's not useful enough to them, but I know it's useful to beginners and stuff. So, I'll see you guys in the next one, like always.